Yeah, I mean, if it was now here's an emergency. You wouldn't call and go, hey, I've been working overtime, school's about to start, I need to get my will done. They would say, hey, can you call us during business hours? An emergency is if you're being questioned or detained. Does that make sense? All right, does anyone have any questions about this legal plan before I wrap up with the identity theft use? This is for you and your family, 368 a week. Kind of got the bullet points about what I covered. A lot of value, obviously. That's why we have over 1 million customers. Okay? And again, if you have issues that you don't want to ask in front of folks, I respect that. We'll stick around. Now, let's go to this last sheet, this identity theft sheet. Okay? Now, hopefully, in this day and age, you have some kind of identity theft protection. I mean, you see it everywhere, right? You call your bank, hey, add this. You know, they have identity theft everywhere. A few things kind of that I would suggest you look at is not really, I don't think anyone can guarantee you're never going to be a victim. So don't walk out of my presentation hearing me tell you, buy our plan, your family will never have a problem. I'm here to tell you that even with our plan, you're probably going to have a problem at some point in your life with identity theft. I mean, the government says it's surpassed the drug trade. It is the #1 problem in the country, identity theft. It's like the 3rd most requested employee benefit right now for 2 reasons. Number one, the company is having a problem with an employee who loses their identity, and then they have to take off work for so long to try to fix it themselves. So the companies don't want us missing all this work. Number two, we don't want to miss all the work. It'd be like if you don't know how to fix a car, trying to fix your own car, but a lot worse, all right? And it's a job for specialists. Now, we cover all 5 areas of identity theft. So here's what you should look at maybe compared to your plan. First of all, this is an extra fee, okay? So the legal plan was $368. To add this identity theft feature on, for you and your spouse, okay, it's $9.95 for both of you. Total for the month. For the month, okay, so $9.95, so about $250 a week or whatever, okay? So, I mean, I already know, I look at all these plans. The only reason we have all this great price is because, again, we partner with a legal plan and we've got a lot of customers. That's how we're able to beat most of the folks' price, all right? So it's not a price for you, a price for your spouse. Now, here's the other cool thing. If you have kids, you guys, if you've heard kids' identity is a really big problem, we'll cover up to 80 of your children for $1 extra a month. So for $10.95, we would protect your entire family's identity. Now remember, we're not saying no one's going to work under your social. Here's what we're saying. If somebody goes and gets a job tomorrow in Georgia, Colorado, California, how soon would you want to know about it? Today, right? Because most of these other plans, you're going to find out about it when the IRS garnishes your wages. And then the worst part is they're going to give you somebody that will walk you through how to fill out the forms yourself, which means you have to take time off work to go fill out the forms. And then the other worst part is you have to go fill out claim forms to send in to the identity theft companies to try to get reimbursed for time away from work and any expenses you had. How many people could go with one less claim form in their life, right? You're always wondering, is it really going to go through? Is it going to get denied? Whatever the case was. So we would tell you the minute somebody got a job in your name, so there is no paycheck cut in your name, so there is no wage garnishment that comes, so there is no time you need to take away from work. Somebody says, well, how do you do that? Have you ever pulled your credit report? Because we're going to pull your credit report, show your score, give you a detailed analysis, let you talk to credit counselors, but on your credit report lists every place you've ever worked. So the first thing you and your spouse do, or just you, you're going to go, is everything right to start? We need to know, hey, starting from day one, is this all correct? So look at your jobs. How many people know every address you've ever lived at is on your report? How would we know if somebody went to the post office and changed your address? Well, it gets reported to your credit bureau. So you got to look all this over right up front to let us know, hey, this is clean. If there's stuff on there already, some of y'all are going to go, holy cow, somebody has a card in my name. Somebody changed my address. I've never lived there. I've never worked in. And you might already be in the middle of a problem, okay? And we can help you with that. Now, the other thing we do is all we need is a limited power of attorney. If you start looking at, so meaning you don't have to take a day off work, you don't have to call in sick, you don't have to use a vacation day. You find out there's a problem, we'll email you instantly. Hey, somebody worked in your name, somebody got a job in your name, somebody has a warrant out for arrest. Is it you? If it's you, run. I'm just kidding. But if it's not you, obviously, you go, hey, listen, this is not me. You hit a button on the computer, a limited power of attorney will be sent to you. All you do is you print that off, you send it back in via fax, all right? And we will go clean the mess up with our experts for you so you don't have to try to talk to somebody to figure out how to do it yourself, wonder how to fill out claim forms and try to be reimbursed and all that good stuff. So this goes for all areas of identity theft. Your medical information, your social security number, criminal history, your driving record, and obviously the stuff you all mostly think about, that would have to do with good or bad credit. identity theft really has nothing to do anymore with good or bad credit. Now they want your social, they want to earn income in your name and drive under your name and so on and so forth. Do you have a question, or were you just scratching?
I was good.
Okay, cool. All right, so this plan right here again is an extra fee. You have to add it on. It's $10 a month, $9.95 for you and your spouse, or if you're not married, just you, same price. Okay, and then if you want to add your children, just know it's going to be an extra $1, and you can put up to 8 of them on the plan. Okay, so the grand total, if you had both plans, I'd just rather tell you the monthly total. Okay, just that way you hear the big ticket. Okay, is it's $26 if you had the best plan we could offer you for our legal and identity theft. If you got just monthly, okay, which is a great deal, again, especially if you've ever used the legal system. Now, in wrapping up, if you guys all have your pen, remember at the beginning I said there's going to be 3 types of folks at the end. First of all, let's make sure you fill out your raffle ticket, okay? So Ari's going to do the drawing here at the end. So there's a raffle ticket, okay, right here. Make sure you fill that out. We're going to collect that in a second. It looks like you got a raffle ticket right there. All right, so Ari will collect those. The next thing is, remember there's 3 types of people. Person 1 is going to say, hey, makes sense, 53 cents a day, I'm in for the legal plan, or 87 cents a day, that's for both, the legal and ID theft, okay? Person 2 says, I think I'm in, but I want to talk to my spouse. You're also going to fill everything that's highlighted out, but the only difference for you is you're going to write hold on the top of it, okay? We're going to let you go home, talk to your spouse, but that way we don't have to come back and pull you away from work. We already have everything signed, and obviously we'll be able to turn that in for you. Person 3 says, hey, I'm not interested, I'm good, I got my will done, I'm not worried about identity theft, I'm good, and we respect that, okay, if you're good. We still want your first name, okay, and obviously your signature, and we're going to leave that on file with your Human Resource Department so they can't ever have an issue for you to come back going, hey, I have a ticket for my kid and I need to get that legal thing. They probably don't want to do benefit administration all throughout the year. Does that make some sense? So that way they'll know, hey, you were here, you heard about the benefit, you chose to opt out. So if you don't put anything on there besides your name and sign, that just means you opted out, okay? So again, all you do is if you're enrolling, today's date, the time of day, what is the time anyway, Ari?
Thank you.
10 o'clock. All right, so we're going to cover you immediately, even though you're not going to start receiving any kind of deductions until in September. Okay, because the cool thing about this is you pay 30 days in arrear. So even though your company will have effective dates of September 1st, anything that would happen, we'd start covering you immediately, okay? And obviously on your SOCH, if you feel comfortable putting your whole number there, great. If you're kind of weird, you can put the last 4, meaning I'm weird too. I'm one of those weird people. You can put your last 4, and then customer service will probably call you to get the rest, okay? Yes, ma'am?
I don't have it in my...
You don't have an app? There you go. That's all right. You got a half that. All right, cool. We probably had it turned sideways and on the bottom. All right, so you're asking real quick if you already have the plan and you need a new card. So on yours, just write member. Okay. Yeah, just write member.
You write member on here?
Yeah. Well, if you're already a member, if you're already a member, and that's right. If you're already a member and you need new cards, okay, just we need your new address or your old address, and just at the top, just put new cards. Okay. So if you're already a member, just put the new cards, okay? By the way, she's asking a question. This top left this is not your job to fill out this top left. This is Ari's paperwork, all right? So this top left and this box you don't have to fill out. You just need to worry about everything that's highlighted, okay? And then down at the bottom, okay, real quick, just down at the bottom, see where it says legal only, okay? ID theft plan only, both plans. You'll just check which one you want. That way we'll kind of know, obviously, what we're queuing in for your deductions. Okay? We can check if you have both. I have no way of knowing, like, right this second, but if you wanted...
She has both.
She does have both? Okay, there you go. There you go. You have both. Are you stretching or you got a question? Okay, cool. I have to make sure.
I don't have a spouse or children. What if I wanted to include my parents?
First of all, we don't cover your parents. Remember we cover the kids till they're 23. However, how many people are having to start making decisions for their parents? Like your parents are starting to put you in charge? Okay. If you get with Ari, okay, and shoot him an email, we can offer you a self-pay plan, but we'll attach it to your group plan. But we can't obviously do a payroll deduct since they don't work here, but we could get your parents a plan for about $17 a month. It wouldn't be the same price you got, but it would be a discount we give since you're a group member. It would be a self-pay. So first of all, you probably need like a power of attorney from parents saying, hey, my daughter can talk on my behalf, because if you have legal stuff and you don't have a power of attorney, we're going to have to talk to your parents, then they're going to have to give permission for you to get on the phone and handle the affairs with us. But if you have already a power of attorney, we just need to put that on file as well, and we can do that. But they need to have their own plan, so I just want to make sure you guys hear that. So if you're taking care of a parent, obviously we can get you an add-on. So you need to have the plan through your work in order to get the price, and then get with Ari and we'll email you an application for a self-pay direct bill, and we'll attach it so you get a discount since you have it through the group, okay? Any other questions? Can we get you out of jury duty? Let me tell you this. Yeah. Let me tell you this. Remember I said you can call and ask questions about anything you want? I would call and just go, hey, listen, I have a question about jury duty. And they're going to have an attorney call you back who specializes in that. And then yeah. Well, I'm not, remember I said right up front, I'm not an attorney, but see, some of y'all are wondering about these kinds of little questions, and you never would have called an attorney about it. I mean, that's a question. Yeah, so you've already used them for everything, so you never even thought to call them for something like that. So, the folks that have it, you ladies have it, they're like, I've used it for everything, okay? All right, so we're going to take all your paperwork. You just kind of, Ari and I will come around and collect it. If you make sure the raffle tickets are filled out, and if no one has any other questions, we're going to wrap up, and we'll let this next gentleman come up, and then we'll do the drawing. We'll figure out who's walking out of here today. So again, don't feel like you have to find me in the drawing. Everybody's in the drawing, okay? You can keep everything, okay? Now, if you're enrolling, see on this side, there's a will questionnaire. I mean, this is like, we're going to start working on your will right away, okay? So if you've been a member for a while and you want to update it, we do that once a year for free. Don't get intimidated by these questions. This is just, we have no idea if you have land, if you have money, if you own. I mean, that's obviously your business, but each and every one of you has a will that will be done, tailored to fit your needs for your family. There's one in there for your spouse. And then about 10 days after September 1st, okay, a permanent membership pack will show up with membership cards, official will questionnaires, books, bullet points on how to work with the attorneys and all that good stuff. This last little thing, you'll have some stickers. If you guys are fumbling around your folder, these will fall out. I'm not promising anything, but if you have teenagers, I've heard a lot of parents go, man, the officer has given my kid like 3 or 4 warnings just because they see this sticker in the car. It just says I'm a member of Legal Shield. Of course, they know we go to traffic court for free, all right? So put it somewhere, but you got to tell the kids to behave, be polite, don't drive like they're crazy. Again, we'll defend any moving traffic violation, so if you need extra stickers, let us know, and those will show up in your packet as well, okay? All right, thank you so much, and we look forward to serving you. And again, Ari will take great care.